Nein.
What happened? Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket? Every single thing in the game was a bucket.
Das ganze Spiel war im
I
Eimer.
had no idea. How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either. Oh, this is wonderful news. We're not buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what, I'll reset everything. We'll put back all of the buckets, okay? And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person. All right, here we go.
Das Spiel ist also nichts ohne diesen Eimer. Ich verstehe. Die ganze Story basiert auf einem Eimer.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Ich lasse jetzt mal den Eimer stehen und schaue, ob ich in diesen einen Raum rein kann.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Ja.
The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nein, ich gehe hier
Stanley
lang.
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Ah,
Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yeah.
Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
ja dann. Hau mal was raus.
Now listen carefully,
Ah,
this is important.
ich
Stanley
verstehe.
walked through the red door. And there it is. The last
Mein Leben ist komplett.
Savor this moment, Stanley. This is a real accomplishment. This is doing something just for the sake of doing it. Where so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward. I would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all, but that would be like a reward, and we can't have that. So, instead I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here. And now we can go to whatever the hell you were doing before you hunted for figurines.
Ja, was war eigentlich der Sinn dahinter? Keine Ahnung. Aber ich hab sie alle. Ich bin glücklich. Wie gesagt, rote Tür.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley?
Immer im
I wanted to
Kreis.
stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Das ewige Nichts oder was?
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right
das
in
blaues
this
Licht?
moment with this place, Stanley, no, wait. Where are you going?
Okay, tut mir leid.
Right. Where were we?
Wunderschön. Da hat man sich künstlerisch ja richtig ausgetobt. Ja, okay, jetzt ist gut. Das ist für eine Zeichnung. Wo kommt denn die jetzt her? Fragwürdig.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Das wird schon. Ich fall da schon nicht runter. Zumindest hier noch nicht.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Nee.
No!
Hey.
Oh,
Ist alles gut.
thank God. You lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room? There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
Ja, und dann kommen wir ja nicht weiter. Ich glaube, ich muss es einfach nochmal probieren.
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
Du lebst in deiner eigenen Welt, du musst aufwachen, Minion. Das hat alles so keinen Sinn.
No, what do you do? Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
Ja, akzeptieren, dass das ein Schwachsinn ist. Kannst du nicht einfach stehen bleiben und irgendwelche Farben angucken. Deswegen.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me? My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Der macht einen voll Vorwürfe, das ist gemein. Ich muss das Spiel irgendwie voranbringen. Ich habe keine andere Wahl.
Maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
Das ist gemein, Alter. Kannst du nicht machen. Naja, dann bringen wir es zu Ende.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Oh, jetzt sagt er gar nichts mehr.
Stanley, I'm sorry, but I have to put a pause on things. It's those figurines, those figures. I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every last one.
Ja,
Wasn't it just the most
war jetzt fertig.
intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life?
Ja,
Wasn't it filling
absolut.
to the brim with inner richness? Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone? I would love nothing more than to revisit the figurines. Just one more time.
Das ist mal schon wieder hier. Oh, Feenstaub. Das ist neu. Memory. Das war davor aber nicht so. Ich darf wahrscheinlich jetzt nicht mehr dahin. Ja, war ja klar. Komme ich diesmal hier rein? Auch nicht. Da fehlt doch was. Da lag doch die Collectors Edition, oder nicht? (20:13 Uhr).
Here's where it all began. The
Das
first
stimmt.
collector.
Ja.
Back then, we had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent.
Oh,
We'll never
ich
be
sehe schon
like
kommen,
that
ich kann
again.
mehr einsammeln als nur 6. Und dann passt irgendwas nicht. Ja. Jetzt geht das Ganze doch noch weiter. Aber das kann man doch mit mir nicht machen. Warum weiß ich jetzt nicht, wie viele ich jetzt sammeln kann.
And here was the second Stanley. You found this one all
Ja,
on your
genau.
own just by poking around behind the boss's office. You did that, Stanley. I'll be honest. Back then I had no faith in you to find any of them, let alone 6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways.
Sure.
Okay, let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini-stand? Can
Das
you
war...
remember?
Ja, das war hier. Das weiß ich noch. Danach habe ich da danach unter der Treppe.
Hey, that's exactly right. It was here in the boss's bathroom. It was the third one. You picked it up, and then after that, you had 3 of them. I'm glad these moments are so crystal clear in your memory.
Ja,
I shouldn't be
das waren
surprised.
große Momente in meinem
After all,
Leben.
Science tells us that it's impossible to forget your third time doing anything. Let's see, what came next? Oh yes, we found a figly in this pink room.
Nein.
Well, I can't actually say I remember being in this room, but it's here in the memory zone, so it must have happened.
Nein, 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 nein. Nein, das stimmt nicht. Das stimmt nicht.